Hey, what's up, boys? Back with the last episode of this actual install for the M20 that we got. Hopefully we're not too dark. It's kind of super bright out. It's like the literal about 5 o'clock, so the sun is like right on me. But got the car back here. Just decided to take it out for today and drive it. It's Sunday. It's about 83 degrees out today. But I decided to take the car out and basically do a last drive on the car with this motor. And this motor is, man, she's getting bad. So yeah, just wanted to take it out today, so I had the car to drive, and the car's gonna be down for like the next week probably. Probably take me about 4 days to get the whole process done, because I have to do it after work. I don't have, like, full days off. So we're gonna take it out tomorrow. I'm gonna get everything started tomorrow, and probably just gonna take some photos here in this little spot with the car. Little no sun or no clouds today, but take a few photos here, which I'll throw in after this clip. But we're gonna go ahead and take the car back, and then get it in the garage tonight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start, draining all the fluids and doing all that stuff and getting ready to get this motor out. And hopefully we have no issues when we install the other motor with any kind of leaks or anything like that. Hopefully we're in focus. I literally cannot see anything. It's super bright out here. Get out of here, B. So yeah, I don't know if I'm in focus or not, but I don't want to make this video too long. Basically just gonna be covering when I take the motor out, swap over the stuff, install the new motor, and then first start and first drive with the new motor, and give you my overall opinions on it, compared to how bad my motor is. So let's get the camera out and take some photos of the car, swap over the lenses and everything, and hopefully they come out pretty good. But just wanted to change up locations. Gonna go take a few more photos here later, and then I might throw those in as well, and then we'll get the car in the garage tonight and start working on the process tomorrow. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, boys, don't mind the noise out here with the fans and freaking AC going on. But as you can see, I have the car in the garage today, and we've already started on the project or the process of taking the motor out. So I just got like some main things off, which I'll flip you around here in a second probably. But yeah, we're basically just trying to get as much as I can done tonight. I'm not trying to go too crazy, but basically I'd probably say about 40% of the engine bay taken, or 60% of the engine bay taken apart. Just have a few more coolant lines. I'm gonna have to rent the fan clutch tool so I can get the fan clutch off. Yeah, I'm just fucking labeling everything, and then obviously I still got to go underneath and take off the stuff for the transmission. Got to go inside, take the shift assembly apart, and all that stuff, and then maybe tomorrow we'll pull it out, depending on the time, because I'm not really working too much right now, as far as we can go on the project. But just wanted to throw this little clip in. I'm not really sure how much of this I'm going to actually film, like, on the process, because obviously it's just taking a motor out, and it's not like you guys haven't seen an E30 motor taken out before. Alright, so that's what she's looking like right now. Got the headers off, got a freaking coolant leak or coolant mess all over the ground. As far as other things, I'm going to take off obviously the power steering, alternator, and then just the lines that are going to the motor itself. Take the intake off while it's in here. Take off the throttles, not the throttle, take off the thermostat housing, and then undo the starter, take that off. And then basically strip everything down so it's just the head and the block, so it looks like that motor. Possibly also I have to get me some new studs for the ones if I can't take mine out for the exhaust. This is the intake side, but if I can't take, so yeah, I might have to get me some new exhaust header studs, and then a new set of the exhaust header gaskets, which I completely forgot about. So I got to get those. Hopefully I can get them, pretty fast. So yeah, another update clip here. Alright boys, on to day number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those little clips. Like I said, I just try to not make this video too long, but I'm going to kind of go over what's going to happen today, if everything goes correct. But basically, I still have to take the alternator off, fan clutch off, because it's hard to get the motor out of the car when the fan clutch is on it, because it hits the, whatever you call it, the crossover member or whatever. But we got to take the alternator off, power steering off, get all that stuff, you know, fed out of there, and leak all the fluid out, get all that crap put out. So I probably got about an hour's worth of work in the engine bay, maybe about an hour and a half underneath. And then yeah, we can basically just pull the motor after that. I did have to order exhaust studs and manifold gaskets. I'm not sure if I said that in the other clip, but I had to order those, so those probably won't be here for like, I'd say about 4 or 5 days. So we should be able to get the entire motor put back together, all the new gaskets on, basically everything all plumbed up, all the fluids back into it, and everything done except for the exhaust to be able to do a first start. So once the studs come in and the exhaust manifolds, then I can obviously mount the exhaust back onto the car, or back onto the new M20, and we'll be all good to go. So yeah, let me get this stuff taken apart, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get the motor out. I might put the camera setting up when we pull the motor out, I'm not really sure yet, but yeah. Alright boys, so as you see, obviously motor's out. It was kind of annoying to do. That freaking stupid clamp right here started shifting on the thing, so the fucking thing almost came out. But got a few more things to do on the car. My rear differential cover is leaking that I put the LSD in, if you guys watch the channel, which is unfortunate because I fucking did it right and it still leaked. Every single fucking thing I do, it always leaks. But yeah, engine bay over here, that's what she's looking like. I might do a little bit of cleaning on the stuff, but nothing too crazy. I just want to clean it up a little bit, because we're gonna have a good running motor in it, and obviously I want it to look good. But yeah, she's out, so I'm not sure what the next clip is gonna be, but probably I would assume all the stuff coming off of that motor to go on this motor. So I think that'll probably be the next clip, but I'm not really sure. Still got to get the fan clutch off, so I can take the water pump pulley off and the main pulley and all that stuff. Timing cover, so that's gonna get cleaned up as well. On my new stroker motor, that timing cover is all gonna be gold plated, but for now this is just gonna stay, you know. I'm just gonna clean it up and polish it maybe a little bit with some metal polish. But yeah, she's out. It's about 9 o'clock. We'll get some freaking dinner, some cereal or something. But just wanted to throw this quick little update clip. And like I said, we'll probably not do too many clips when it comes to the actual like install. I'll just have the motor installed because I still gotta wait for my exhaust stuff that comes next week. But we're pretty much good to go. So hopefully everything goes good, and when we do a first start, we don't get no freaking leaks or anything like that. So yeah, on to the next clip. Alright boys, so just a little update. We got the motor basically ready to go. I got the oil pan on, everything is done on the front end. The only thing left to do is to take the motor off the stand so we can get it on the ground today, and I can get to the rear main seal, so I can do that real quick. And then we got to put the flywheel back on, clutch pressure plate and all that shit, but I lost my clutch tool, so I'm gonna try to go to AutoZone and get this universal clutch tool thing that has like all the different heads on it, and see if I could use that for it. And hopefully that works out for me, because that's basically the only thing I can use, because I lost my tool. Like I said, I did this originally when I swapped the car back in, what was it, 2020 or 2021. So motor's back here. I got basically everything done. I got everything all cleaned up, all the manifold. I got the new exhaust studs in with the removable ones, so I just put those in yesterday. So yeah, the only thing I gotta do is the rear main seal, and then like I said, mount the pressure plate up and the flywheel and all that good shit, and then mount the trans back on the car, and then basically we can drop it into the car hopefully later today. So yeah, let's get this process started here. After about an hour, I'm gonna go get some stuff, because I need some bolts, new bolts, to replace some other bolts, and then I can get this basically dropped on the ground. So yeah, I can basically get this dropped on the ground and put all the stuff back on. So hopefully there's no leaks when the motor goes back in and all that good stuff. So once we get this motor, the rear main seal and the tranny back on, I'll probably show you what it looks like or whatever. Like I said, I'm not trying to record too much of the video, because obviously you guys have seen probably an E30 motor taking out a bunch, and this freaking lens is heavy. on here. And but yeah, we're just gonna get this done today, and hopefully get all the transmission stuff put back together, as long as the clutch tool or whatever works to get the clutch seated in there, and put all that stuff in together. So basically just get everything ready to go ahead and start, or do the first start, and make sure there's no leaks, make sure everything's good with like the timing and all that stuff, which it should be all good. But I'm gonna do a little bit of the cleaning of the engine bay today, just so it's cleaned up, and that'll be pretty much it. So let's see what we can get done today, and hopefully we can get the motor back in the car by tonight. Should only take us about 30 minutes to drop the motor back in and bolt it back up. So doing all the plumbing and all the wiring, harness and all that good stuff. So alright guys, so very last little quick update before we do a first start. Obviously, as you see, we got the motor in. Everything is ready to go basically. I just have probably about 3 hours of work to do. Basically just gotta do all the coolant lines, hook up all the electrical stuff, the intake stuff, and then one more header on this side, hook the exhaust back up. Here's some stuff in the box. Hook up the 2 belts. And then, yeah, like I said, basically just go ahead and do this other header. Since I already did one, you probably can't see down here. Yeah, it's too dark. But did one header down there, just gotta do this side. This side's annoying. That side's the most annoying, so I did that first. Already did spark plugs and everything. So yeah, basically just doing all the random other things, fan clutch, radiator, and then of course fill her up and do a first start. So the next clip from here will be mounted up there on the windshield. So I'll just mount you on the windshield with like the 10 mil on there, and just get a straight hood shot and not put the hood on yet, and go ahead and do the first start, make sure everything's good, see if we have any leaks. Hoping to not have any kind of leaks whatsoever. But just want to kind of do this little update. While I was out, I went ahead and polished that because it was looking a little dingy, so I just went ahead and do that. So like I said, I probably have about 3 hours to do of work, and then we can do the first start. So the next clip after this will be a first start, and hopefully no issues with it starting or anything like that, and the timing and all that good stuff that we did to the motor. So fingers crossed on no leaks, and the oil pan and all that good stuff, and everything hooked up correctly. So I just want to throw this quick little clip in before we do a first start. So I guess see you in the first start.
It's all right. It's probably got to get all primed up, pump, everything. So
these stupid fucking plugs are here.
They're backwards.
They're both the fucking same.
I know they're. I remember they're identical. I remember it. Nope, and they're identical pins, everything.
I waited to see what you in car when you wanted to be an asshole.
Because when I was taking it apart, I put fucking tape on the one, and I was going to put it on the other one, but I already took it apart and I forgot where it went. It's alive! It's alive! Alright boys, so with all these cars driving by, but as you see, got the car out finally, driving under its own power. So I don't have the hood on right now, just gonna set it on the car for tonight, just so you know nobody tampers with the motor or anything, you know, stupid. But like I said, we got everything done. We did have a little problem with my oil filler cap, which happened to be bad. So it was like throwing like steam or whatever. But I decided to do a separate driving video and like how I feel about it in like a week's time, just so I can get this video up. It's really nice. No problems that I could see, no leaks. But basically, it's just gonna be the end of this little series of doing the engine swap. The clutch is kind of annoying. It's kind of being like a little sticky, so I have to figure that out. But as far as running and driving, the car runs and drives just fine. So let me get some photos here. But that's pretty much gonna be the end of this little video. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'll do a follow-up video within like a week or two, probably like a week and a half, on how I feel about it. I've already drove it around, probably put around maybe 5 miles on it, so nothing too crazy. But let me get the hood back on, and I'm gonna take some photos first. But thanks for watching the videos as always, guys. Peace.